Good morning. Welcome to Lower Body Friday. Okay, let's find ourselves a space and make a start. We're going to start by just jogging gently on the spot, as always, just to warm ourselves up. That's it. Nothing too big, nothing too onerous, just gently warming ourselves up, getting ourselves ready, going from not moving to moving, maybe being sleepy to being more awake. Okay, and some star jumps, some jumping jacks. So get those big joints moving. Get that snow pure fluid flowing. Yeah. Yeah. Into jogging gently. Good. Just keeping ourselves moving. We'll kick those out. Right, this morning we're going to do 5 exercises specifically targeting our lower body. So we're talking here about our quads, our hamstrings, our glutes, and our calves. So these are some of the biggest muscles we have in our body. They kind of power all of our locomotion, all of our movement kind of thing when we're walking around and running, etc. So they're really good for kind of burning calories. And also they kind of support everything we do as we kind of go through life. So I'm going to start off with some glute kickbacks. So for those, we're going to bend ourselves over. We've got a nice, our bodies are kind of parallel with the ground, keeping our backs nice and straight. And from there, we're going to lift the leg by squeezing the glutes. When we get to the top, squeeze a little bit more, and then slowly bring the leg back down. And repeat that on both sides. So way up, squeeze, and all the way back down. From there, we're going to go into goblet squats. You can either do these with just your hands on your chest, so you're doing a body weight, or you can choose to use a weight to give yourself a little bit more resistance. Going to have our feet just over shoulder width apart. And then from there, I'm going to push our backside backwards, dropping our weight down into like a seated position. I try to get my elbows as close to my knees as I can. And then push up, squeezing with our quads, driving the floor away. So again, look at that from the side, all the way down to our seated position. Squeeze the quads really explosively. And as we get to the top, we're going to squeeze our glutes, and that's going to engage our hips to stop the motion. So we're going to, as we're coming up, squeeze the quads, then into the glutes, and stop that motion. When we've completed that, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but we're doing it step ups. So it's squeezing the quads as we bring ourselves up onto the step, and slowly descending under control back to our start position. And just like with the quads, engage those hips by squeezing the glutes at the end, stop the movement, and then bring yourself back down. Once we come back down, we're going to move into some sumo squats, some wide stance squats. So if you want to double shoulder width apart, same movement again. We're pushing our backside backwards into that seated position, and as we get to the bottom, squeeze the quads, drive the floor away. And just like I've been saying, we're also going to be looking at, as we bring ourselves up, engaging those hips by squeezing the glutes. And final movement we're going to do this morning is going to be into some calf raises. So back onto our step. For me, it's quite a shallow one down here. So if you want, lean forward, just get a little bit extra lean. But we need to then drive our heels down to the ground. Feel that deep stretch down the backs of our calves. And then from there, squeeze the calves to drive the floor away. A nice deep stretch, and then a squeeze to bring yourself back up. Okay, are you ready? Let's make a start with our set number one. We're going to do the usual 4 sets, 10, 10, 12, and 15. Starting with 10 glute kickbacks. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, running back up straight, moving into our goblet squats. So feet shoulder width apart, hands high on your chest. We're going to bring ourselves down into that seated position and squeeze the quads to drive that floor away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Moving around into our step up position. So again, really squeeze the quads. So you're going to drive your foot into that step, then control the movement back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Now back down into our sumo squats. So feet double shoulder width apart. If your feet do splay, that's perfectly okay. Everyone's biomechanics are different. Just find that place that works for you. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're coming back to our step as move into calf raises. So again, really drive your heels down to get a nice big deep stretch before bringing ourselves back up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. I'll put the time on. How cool is that? Ah, as we get towards the end of the week, hopefully you guys have had a lot of success this week. And you've also found a lot of time for yourself as well. You found those moments that's going to make you laugh, make you relax, make you, work out and be energized and things. It's really important that, those times that are spent, you do have for yourself as well. It's not all about work. It's not all about other people. You have to also address yourself. Yeah, I can't think about that as we come into this weekend as well. So the weekend for me is going to be it's going to be marathons again. So yeah, we've got the Yorkshire Marathon on Sunday, so that's kind of the big thing. So everything's kind of in preparation for that for me this weekend. Kind of looking forward to it. Well, I am looking forward to it. It's going to be really good fun. The other thing I'm really looking forward to is doing set number 2. Okay, so hit back into our bent over position, ready for doing our glute kickbacks. This time, you need to really concentrate on that feeling in your glutes. So feel them squeeze as you raise your leg. Squeeze that little bit more when you get to the top, and then slowly and under control, bring your leg back down. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up straight. Bring your hands to your chest or use a weight as we go into our goblet squats. So for these ones, really concentrate on the feeling in your quads. Feel them stretch on the way down, and then really feel them squeeze as you drive the floor away. Fire up as many of those muscle fibers as you can. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now from there into step ups. So same set of feelings. Really keep yourself zoned in on those quads as we step up onto our step. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Moving back out to our sumo squats. The feet, door shoulder width apart, still zoned in on those quads. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then into the calf raises. So back onto our bottom step, changing our focus into our calves. So really feel them stretch as you go down and squeeze as you come back up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Oh, wow. So, what exciting things you guys have got on your agenda for this week? And is it, are you potentially going to visit family? Have you got a long trip somewhere maybe? Maybe just doing nothing, maybe just having a nice relaxing weekend. You know, there's all those things. Brilliant, absolutely great way. Maybe you're having to work. Maybe actually you're enjoying that idea of being able to serve others this weekend. An absolutely fantastic thing to do. Or maybe you're learning something. Maybe you're kind of putting out there to develop a new skill. Maybe you're kind of pushing yourself. Maybe you kind of got a course that you're doing. Maybe you're going for a qualification of some kind. Again, all really great things that you could do with your time. Maybe spending time with friends and family. Again, or brilliant ways of being able to use that time. Just like doing set number 3. So back into our bent over position. Nice and straight. And again, we're moving to 12 reps this time. Concentrate on timing. So fast on the way up. Hold it for a moment at the top. And slow and control on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing up. Let's move back into our goblet squat position. Feet shoulder width, just over shoulder width apart. And again, timing wise, nice and slow. Now, take your time going down, as fast as you can coming back up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, moving into step ups. And we're into that, creating that nice rhythm, just as we would do if we were walking. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, from there, back down to the ground, stepping out into our sumo squats. The double shoulder width apart. Then again, nice and slow on the way down. You know, we are all under control at this bit, and then super powerful on the way up. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then into our calf raises. So nice Keep it slow all the way down. Feel that stretch down your back of your legs before speeding it up to come back up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Have a break. Have a drink. Oh, we're doing good for timing as well. I thought it was nice. Yeah, but time is always a nice thing. Well, last night we took some time out actually. We had a friend of ours invited us to a fire walking event, which was really quite cool. It's one that we've done before, but we really enjoyed it. It's nice just to be out, and the weather was absolutely gorgeous. It was such a pleasant evening, and we're obviously doing the firewalk under the stars and under the canopy of the trees as well. A very pleasant way of having that time and space. Just kind of look after the self more than anything else. And did a bit of glass walking on glass as well, broken glass. That was an interesting experience. So first time doing that one. So definitely, again, it's interesting where your mind goes for some of these things. Because like with many things, we can sometimes fear the idea of something more than actually what it actually is. Right, let's jump in to our last and final set. Set number 4, 15 reps all the way around. So we're going to bring it all together. So great form, great feeling and connection, and great tempo. So for these, really raise the leg, concentrate on your glutes, fast on the way up, hold it for a moment, and then slow and control the way down. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, into our goblet squats. So feet shoulder width apart. And hand on our chest. You can bring it all together. Really feel it in your quads, zone in on that space, those muscles. Slow and control the way down, fast and powerful the way up. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, moving into our step ups. So again, we're just going to increase the pace just that little bit on these ones, while still keeping that nice constant rhythm. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay. And get ourselves ready for sumo squats. So feet double shoulder width apart, hands high on our chest. Again, zone in on those quads. Nice and slow the way down, fast and powerful the way up. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, then onto the step. For our last and final exercise this morning session, our calf raises. Now really get that nice deep stretch in the back of your calves before pushing the step away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab yourself a drink. That's the end of another lower body session for this week. So next week we're back here on Monday for Upper Body Monday, and planning is core Wednesday, Upper Body Thursday, and Lower Body on Friday. In the meantime, have yourself a super weekend. Bye bye for now.